Remember that time we stayed up all night drinking whiskey from the bottle on that rickety wood-slatted porch? We went outside to be alone together. We talked in slow motion while the muffled clamor of the party rose and fell behind us until it finally died. You remember? We peered out from under the eaves, the night sky sharp and clear, and the stars uncounted above our heads. You said that marriage was just an invention of the bourgeois right before you tipped your chair backwards over the rail and tumbled headfirst into the bushes. You might play coy, pretend you wouldn't have held on to a fleeting moment for all these years, but I know you. You'd remember. That night on the porch, I lied to myself. I wanted to see you as this beloved thing, not strictly needful of me, but of a welcome distraction. I sneaked out of your place, soaked in early morning light, with a token in my saddlebag, a favorite t-shirt, haunted by your scent. Your overcoat grazed my shoulder on the way out. Guilty as I was, it startled me, but when I looked back, you were still sleeping. You hadn't exactly remained theftless either. Over the years, my willingness to remember you the way you were has faded, and my memories have grown slowly intertwined with what I wished had happened. Nested deeply together, the threads of the real have become impossible for me to tease apart from the imagined. I used to fantasize about the potential of that night from behind the locked door of the bathroom, breathing heavily, my roommates knocking and asking what I'd been doing in there for so long. I just knew you felt the same way. When the phone rang late one night, my husband answered. You hung up at the sound of a man's voice, but I knew it was you. Oh, how the wheel of fortune had turned. Most nights, I dream that I'm lost in a frozen field. Bright flecks of white fall from the flat gray clouds suspended above me. My eyes are stinging, vision blurry, but I think I see people in the distance. Maybe I'm trespassing on their farm. I crouch down and splash my thighs with muddy snow to try and hide, but I know they will hunt me down like quarry. I know they will find me, and it will be bad. Then I wake up. He mumbles, "Go back to sleep, it's just a dream." But I can't. These are the hardest times. I want to be alone. I am alone, mostly. But memories have to count for something. Driving is my escape, a meditation. That's how I discovered your hiding place. East of the Cascades, a gravel drive, a mailbox with your name on it. I'm steadied on the miles ahead, carting with me only snapshots. I guess it's fitting that I'd discover you living out here alone. You were always effortless and light, propped up by the earth itself. I, on the other hand, am subject to gravity, even rust. I am a wagon left out in the rain with a smaller wheel, harder to turn on the rough grass. On my way to meet you, a bittersweet voice wafts in from the radio. Throw your loving arms around me. I am weary, let me rest. When the dust settles from the gravel drive, I wonder if you'll still recognize me.